Welcome again to our Philosophy is Power book study group. I am so excited to be here. I am so excited that all of you are interested in our book and joining this group. Lives are a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'm just starting to get used to doing them. I find them to be super fun, but at the same time, I get a little bit nervous when doing them. My name is Jacquelyn. I am 29 years old, and as I've shared, I live in the United States. I am also a studying student of Touch Love Worldwide. So I'd like to give a shout out to our Touch Love Worldwide friends here in this group. If you're new to the idea of Touch Love Worldwide, it is a movement. It is also a university of philosophy. I strongly encourage, if you have not yet done so, to go to your Facebook page and feel free to go to where you can show what colleges you go to, what you're studying for education, and add Touch Love Worldwide to your studies on your Facebook page. Yes, we advertise that this is a book study. It absolutely is. This book, Many Lovers, is more than just a book. It's a philosophy. And what's super cool about it being a philosophy is that there's so many different points of views that you can take and put yourself in and be able to digest the reading. What's also very cool about Many Lovers, just like any other book, it's a journey. When I say just like any other book, as an avid reader myself, if you too are an avid reader, you will find that it's so important that when you're reading a book, that you put yourself in the book, that you fully get an understanding for where the author wants you to be in the middle of your reading. It's important to feel the feelings of the characters, to understand and to relate to what you're reading to, what you're reading. So that's why it being a philosophy is very unique, because that means that we're individually about to embark on a journey, personally, but also together as a group. So the reason why I created this group, and I'm saying I'm the host of this group, is because just like any other book study, normally how it works for a book group, you get together, whether it's in a public location, you and your friends, or it could even be strangers, who are all interested in a book. You get together in a public location or at someone's home, normally weekly. You do your reading, and then you conversate. You share your thoughts on the reading each week that you get together. So you're building friendships, and you're also, conversating over a common interest, which is the book that you're studying, the book that you're reading. So I'm super excited to be hosting this online rather than hosting it in my home. But with it being online, I was a little bit nervous that it wouldn't feel personal. And it's very important to me that you feel comfortable, because with this book being a philosophy, and actually coming from all of the material and the work that we're about to do comes straight from Touch Love Worldwide University. So yes, it's a book. It's actually a book it's a series. So we are going to read Many Lovers, Volume 1 of a 3-volume set. So where was I going here? So basically, with the whole idea of it being online, I wanted to make sure that it was still a personal type of experience. So with me saying that I'm hosting the book study, I wanted to make sure that everybody feels comfortable, as if you were coming to my own home, as if you were, going to meet your friends. Now, when it comes to Facebook groups, because besides just being a philosophy is powerful idea group, besides it being centered around a common interest of Many Lovers, the book of topic, it is a Facebook group. And social media can be very tough, but it can also be so rewarding in connecting so many different people. Normally when you start a group, it's important that, in the info section that you post rules so that all your friends can make sure and all the new members can make sure that everybody's following along with the rules so that your group runs smoothly. The awesome part of this group is the love that is about to lead and that many of you should have already seen. Touch Love Worldwide is more than a philosophy university. Like I said, it's a movement. There are many people involved in this movement worldwide. And I'm so excited for any newcomers to actually be able to experience the power in energy, in love. And that's what you're about to be able to see. So basically what I'm saying is for rules, we don't have many here. The common interest is the book. So when it comes to no soliciting, there really is no soliciting. I absolutely 100% would like to make sure that everybody knows as we go here and as you start reading with us, if you guys are interested in getting the hard copy of this book, you can get the hard copy of what we're reading, Many Lovers, Volume 1. Again, it's a 3-set. You could also get the Volume 2 and the Volume 3. As you please, you can get them all together, individually, however you please. You do not need to get them now. As you please, simply just send me or Harriet a message and we will get that book shipped out to you. The awesome part about the book is as we keep going, you'll see that I do have my own hard copy, that a lot of friends here have their own hard copy. But what's really cool about the hard copy is it is just as unique as the author. Unique, Younique. It is just as unique as the author. She actually customizes it for you with a special scent that is super personal and goes right with the whole book. And it will be signed by the author as well when you get the hard copy. But for now, completely free. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to set up this group and how it's going to be easy to follow and how we can move forward. I am seeing messages. Can we have coffee while reading? Yes, absolutely. No rules. I can't actually see more, but yes, absolutely. That is the complete feel that I'm going for. I hope to host an awesome book study group, and as you've been reading all along the way, it's so much more than just a book study. It is going to be a journey, a personal journey, but one meant to be shared. The reason why I started this group was because I had to read the book again. The reason I had to read the book again was many reasons. One of the main reasons is for my own personal self and my own personal goals that I'm working toward and things that I want to do. I needed to read it again. The only problem with having to read this book again was I was just finding myself at a place where, well, I already read it. And then a week would go by and I need to read that book again. And I would say, well, I already read it. I'll read it again. And one day I actually saw Harriet's live videos and I said, you know what? I need to read this book again. And how fun would it be to create a group and to be able to actually understand philosophy in the coolest way with other people doing it. So I'm about to embark in my own journey, just as you are, on a book that is philosophy, but I'm about to be able to see such a diverse range of souls, like from all over the world, and the philosophy and the feelings and the soul searching that you're doing, that you're going to share, is going to help me. Just like the soul searching and the thoughts and the questions and the sharing of this book are going to help you. And so overall, that's why I started this group, because I needed to read the book again. And I don't just want to read the book again like I read it the first time. I want to understand it. I want to have love lead in my life on a regular basis. And this is something that you're going to understand as we keep moving forward. All right, so not to drag it out too long here now, The way that this is going to work is we strongly encourage everybody as we read to share your thoughts, to share your questions, to share, when you start reading it, if it's like, oh wow, this really makes me think of Dad and, when he was alive and when I did this or this really makes me think of when I was raising children or, this really makes me think about wanting to raise children or, when you're reading and something crosses your mind and, wow, maybe I want to start going back to school or, maybe this is what I want to do in my future, whether it's past, whether it's what you're going through now, whether it's the future. We strongly encourage you to share with us in this group. And that's why I want you to feel like you're in my home. That's why I want you to feel like you are, with your friends, that you're comfortable to share. Because philosophy and this journey is very personal. And it's going to be so exciting to share together. So share with pictures. Share a picture. If you're in the middle of reading and a picture, you want to snap a picture and share it, share it. If you would like to read a page out loud on a video, feel free to. If you would like to share a quote, say a sentence really hit you and you want to share a quote in our group, please do. We encourage all sharing because it's going to just spark everybody to just keep going here. And the way that we're going to do this is we're going to break the book up into different parts. So, Harriet Gore is the author, and you really need to understand for those who have never read the book before. Many books, this is not your regular book. Many books have chapters. Everybody knows it's a chapter book. This book has books. Each unique. Each stand by itself. So rather than chapters, this is going to be broken up into books. So we're going to do, let's say that week 1, we're going to read book 0, 1, 2, for example. So in week 1, just like chapters, they're just called books. But there's meaning behind why they're called books rather than chapters. So each week we're going to set up an idea so that you know exactly what we're reading so that everybody can stay together as a group. The other cool thing is that we're actually not going to email the books out to everybody like we said we were in the beginning because we want to make sure that everybody is able to fully absorb it. Again, if you want your own copy to be able to read at your own pace, feel free to message me or message Harriet. But the way that we're going to do this is we're going to break it down because our group is growing in size. We're going to break it down to sections of the book every week from beginning to end. Idealistically, the way that I broke it down, it should be about a 6-week class. Not class, but session, whatever you want to call this, book study, journey. It's really more of a journey than anything else. Every week, I don't know if I can put it in the files or if I can put it in pinned. Every week I'm going to give you the full reading. So again, we're going to do books instead of chapters. So week 1, for example, book 0, 1, 2. We're going to throw that up in the pin section of our group or in the file section, wherever it fits. That way you can read the entirety on your own at your own pace. We're also going to be doing videos so that we are reading it to you. Some books are short, some books are long. So we, when I say we, I mean Harriet and I, are going to both be alternating, reading Many Lovers. So you guys will have your hard copy that you're able to download. I will put it in the files or in the pin section wherever it fits. The full week's worth of reading. Then we're going to break it down. Example, book 0. We're going to have Harriet do book 0, and she's going to do it video form so that everyone can listen if you choose. And underneath that, it will have book 0 that you're able to read along, or you have your other copy that you're able to read along. Then book 1, same idea. You're going to be able to read and hear it read to you. We figure that by doing this, it will allow for less scatter, less scatter of ideas, because we're going to have so many thoughts flowing. We don't want the page just full of all kinds of thoughts. And where are you? What page is that? What are you thinking? I think that if we break it into the books, we have a place to go. So book 1, you can go to that video, those comments, to be able to comment and thought and share on that topic, so that it's not just random and people aren't getting it. It's in sections so that you know exactly where to go, so that we can continue to learn and talk and share on each book. So it's that easy. Every week I'm going to have the set reading. I'm going to give it to you in full. It's going to either be in the pin section or the file section, wherever I can put it. Full reading. You can read it all in one day. You can read it all week long. All through the week, we are going to read the book on video. So book 0, book 1, book 2, they're all going to have a video, because some of these books, all of these books, are jam-packed with thoughts, jam-packed with adventure and the journey itself, that I want to make sure that we have a place that you can always go back and you know where to comment, that you know where to be able to put your thoughts, so that we don't have thoughts just everywhere and we're able to really go deep into each book. I think that this flow should work very well, but also know that you guys are free to do your own videos, that you guys are free to post your own things, that you guys are free, book related. I like to try and stay book related, anything that comes your way, feel free to share. And then on our videos, let's talk. Let's talk daily. Let's talk weekly. I'm coming up with an idea to do a weekly post, so that, let's say, on every Sunday, it's the same weekly post with the same weekly questions, and we can all meet up and we can chat. But I look forward to, where thought leads us. I look forward to where this journey leads us, and I am so thankful for all of you being willing to come and take this adventure with me. I look forward to all that you guys can teach me. I look forward to journeying with Harriet Gore. What a beautiful soul that she is. What a amazing author that she is. And I mean, this is going to be something that definitely hits you. It's definitely going to be something that's soul-searching and meaningful, and something that you definitely remember and that you can keep with you. Again, you can get the hard copies, but let's just follow the lead here, and I will get our first week's reading up so that you guys can take a peek, so that you guys can start reading, and we'll get going with our videos. And each week, we will make sure that it's the same thing. So let's just get over this week. It's a short week, so we're going to go a little bit. Let's just get over this week, and then starting on Sunday, we'll start our first full week of reading. You're still going to get the full weeks of reading. It's just that we have a few, less days here. But let's just jump into this. I'm so excited. New friends can keep joining. I think with the video, it's going to be helpful for friends to be able to catch up. Welcome. Let's do this. Much love.